I was talking again, guys. Oh, God. Shut up, Anonymous. I figured it out. Welcome, Kim. There was a lot before it, so okay. Queen of Diamond Art, Kim. It says like a Z there for some reason, but it's probably just cut off. It's Kim and some Kim AZ. Oh, I give up. Am I right? Do you mind if I call you either Queen or Kim? Yeah, I bet you prefer Queen, though, don't you? I forgot something. You're guys gonna kill me. Hey, stupid round eye. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second, mundo. I had to make new ice for my Diet Coke. It's a long story. It's a long Diet Coke ice story. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? Call it a Jill blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jill's back in town. All right. So anyway, I wanted to say, Kim, my real name is Jill. Welcome, welcome. I see you guys are friends. That's nice to see. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty small over here, but we have fun. Okay. So enjoy. We get no, let's put it like I get a little freaky at times. Oh God, that sounded, bad. And hello, pink pineapples. How are you? Michael, how are you? And of course, my favorite stupid round eye. I just can't say that. My round eye. When you do something stupid, then I'll call you stupid round eye. Or if I'm not paying attention and I'm just reading. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's Salty Peach. Salty, there was something, and I cannot remember because Friday was my birthday stream. And there was something. and it's killing me now that I can't remember, but it'll come up. It'll come up. And there was something I wanted to tell you so bad, but I forgot what it was. You know how it is. Getting old and haggery. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's good to see you. Very good to see you, Salty Peach. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't miss saying a special hello to anybody. Nope. Salty was my first. All right. That didn't sound good at all. Well, not trauma dumping, but were you victorious? I love Michael. Were you Queen Victoria in a previous life? Oh, you mean the queen that ran around in a black dress for the rest of her life over the death of her husband, and everybody that attended anything at hers had to wear a black dress too? I know my history. And no, why do you ask? Do tell. Do tell why you're asking. I would love to. Jill would never. Oh my God. I know. So Salty uses her, what was it? Her pretty privilege. Your girl is back. Yay, Salty! She's back. She got out of the Oh, my other girl. Oh my God. Is she? Is she? I saw something on your channel. I was driving and like a long drive, like one of those long drives. And I know I listened to almost a whole thing of yours. It was still going when I went into a gas station, like a dummy. My doors were locked automatically, but oh my, and boy, is she back. Really? So maybe we will jump to her. And now what sucks is that she's not on my thumbnail. Yes, yes. You want to come up, Michael? I'll give you the link. I'm going to start carrying Lysol. Oh, honey, Clorox. I look crazy. Hey, Ola. Are we celebrating this? Is this a big party now? Oh, by the way, today's story. Oh, you can't right now. Oh, go put your diaper on. But by the way, great stream that you did. A really great stream. So I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do my shitty stream tonight. Boring. No. And then I will, in the morning, be up and ready to do a morning stream with her. Does that sound good to everybody? Michael, he's probably been up since Lucinda was conceived. That other one, God, has she lost her freaking mind. Jeez Louise. So how does that sound to you guys? Like, how long? Shady Pines. Shut up, Mona. Yes, I'm doing like a double. Okay, so that's why I only put 1 hour for the super chat, because I have a pretty damn good story, and every time I think of this story, you want to jump in the shower. Trust me. And like, I don't know about animals. I mean, like, I took care of that snake for about 2 years, and then I did a performance with the snake, not expecting it to crawl, up my leg and through the little thong panty line. This the lady who's here for the first time is probably like, oh my God, this girl's skanky. Oh, okay. But, yes, I just have to say that, no, I wasn't going to be cool with another barnyard animal. Okay. So it's a good story. It is hilarious now because at the time, not only did I hurt myself fleeing, you know how a cat will get a plastic bag, because my cat used to get stuck in a plastic bag and then run trying to get it off its own paw. And it's like, wait, you have to stop, so I can get it. It was kind of like that. Oh, shut up, Anonymous. Sundown, Jill doing her Britney impression with a python. I was not doing Britney impression. What is going on there? People. I didn't like the way she was being done. I don't think anybody should be done that way. If she's weird, she's weird. Okay? She's weird. I think she's a weird girl, but she's got the right to be weird if she's not hurting anybody. They were robbing her blind, and they were trying to say she had early onset dementia, but yet she was able to choreograph an entire show for what? What? Whoa. Jill's talking about Britney. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought did you think I was talking about me? They call it early onset. And I don't get. You know what, camps? Rule number 1: don't give a fuck. It's like in this one movie I saw a while back. The point is just to not care, to not give a flying, what's my word, guys? Fuckaroo. All right? So that's the point. Just to hell with it all, right? All right. So the truth is I'm a compulsive worrier, so I have to. And that's wonderful, Camps. Camps, you're my hero, because I need that strength right now. Bad. So you just keep on giving it to me. Jill only frolics with the barnyard. You bitch. Hold on a second. There's no room for me to get this coffee cup through these two things to get on the warmer. I can't live without these coffee warmers. Hey, Clint, from Amazon. No, I'm not selling anything. I know I should have a storefront, because I do have a lot of great, finds, but that I would put up there. And the thing is, I just like recommending stuff to people, and I feel dirty if I'm getting paid if they buy it. I don't know why that bothers me. It just kind of does. I don't know. Yes, I like to pool noodle. Listen to this shit that she's spreading. Jill only frolics with the barnyard animals that can swim for her. Quote, pool. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I told that story. Oh God. Who the hell hasn't done that? Who and snuck out, walked to their neighbor, their friend, their parents' friend's house who used to be a neighbor, but you moved like few blocks away, right? And they went away, and you were just like with this guy you were seeing, who was by the way, a total loser. Okay. Paul, get the shotgun. And listen, I was opening the back door and closing it, opening it and closing it to see if if it would be heard. And all of a sudden, my dad came. My mom was either there or she was in the hospital. So, I used to like to try to pretend she was always going to come home, but that was fantasy. When the time came when even I knew for real that she's not, I tried to pretend, and i.e., which is one of the many reasons, guys. By the way, I am at the point where all I have to do is get a certificate now from the state. I'm taking a course, and bam, guys, you got yourself a substance abuse counselor. Okay? So, woohoo! Right? I'm good for more than just dancing with snakes and pool noodling and canoodling. That sounds like a Mean Girls thing. We're seeing canoodling. Remember that, guys? We're seeing canoodling at such and so's party. Mona, I love you. Mona had me dying on my birthday, guys. I want to thank everybody that was here, that was able to make it, because I'm sure a lot of you would have been here if you could have. But when I mean laugh, okay, I was laughing so damn hard that I was like drooling practically. She had me going. Oh man. Let me just take a sip, and we're on our way to Jillian. Jill, maybe you can join Lucinda's new Oh God, what is she doing? Oh, I thought to myself, so I'm gonna need a new resume. Does anybody know of a resume writing company? Anyone? That's way overpriced, and then told everybody how you could do it for free? How she does it? Oh, God. I just can't take the idiocy. Okay, guys? And if you saw the pictures of my nails, yes, my knuckles looked so bad. Yeah, those are your knuckles. No, on your finger where you bend your finger, whatever they're called. Okay. And they looked awful. And Michael's over here. He's over here picking on my freckles. He's picking on my freckles. Can you believe that? Jill Pooper and somebody said, who the hell was it? Who said, oh God, I thought it said something else, but it's even worse. Mona, anal leakage. Oh God. Do you know how embarrassed I was though when they came back, and let's not even discuss it. So, because when you're a kid, it's embarrassing in front of your, parents, friends, and I did not do that. Did you, Mona? Thank you. Now, that was, believe it or not, recommended by one of the makeup haters, by Anonymous. Yes, she did. It's on Amazon. It's the I Love Nail Polish, ILNP. And I got myself but see, the thing is, it's not Prime. So you can either buy it there or you can go on their website. But I got it through the link she gave me. Okay. And right now I am wearing the one I showed you, but I chipped it already. God damn it. Damn Diet Coke cans. So I it's awesome, guys. It's pink, it's purple, and then it's pink. Plus it has glitter in it. Then I also got a really pretty, and as I put them on my hands, I'm going to show you pictures. But they're just, and this all came from, she showed me a picture of what she called her finger toes, that her toes are too long. And I'm like, well, I like your nail polish. And she's like, oh, it's like chrome. It flips back and forth. And I fell in love with the polish, and that was it. All she wrote. You do? Oh God. Yes. So it was $3. Some of them are $3.50 to ship, and some are $3.80. Now, no, if you could buy like five bottles, and they're not going to charge you for each bottle. It's not like that, It's awesome. Hola. Jill left a baby Ruth in. Oh, Clint. You sicko. That's what somebody said, that a turd berg. I gotta put that one up, you sicko. The floaties weren't on her arms. Oh, screw both of you. Bullshit. Wait, it's a tomato. You don't want to know what I thought it was. And I'm like, they make emojis for that? I'm literally wheezing over here. Oh God. Oh, this is all your fault, Salty Peach. All your fault. Okay, so I just want to put this out there, because there's people that I do not really, I don't talk about. Okay. But it was read to me. Something was read to me, and it was like one of those long ass diatribes. We all know somebody who types like that, on their post section. And they were calling me something, and the last time I ever even mentioned this person, I wouldn't even mention them by name. I was nice enough to do that, but oh well, I couldn't go on. My dad and my family are so much more important, honey, than your content, even my content. Okay? Period. And, get a life, really. Get a life, because I don't talk about you. I don't even think about you. Goodbye. Okay. Anyway. Hello, Jack. How are you? Don't even mind Mona. Mona. Come on. If you know, you know. The more you know. We love Jack. We stand Jack over here. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't take it like that. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the, what's her name? Tomorrow, in the morning. Is that okay with everybody? Put a 1 if that's okay. Because then I'll have to go and change everything, redo, what the hell is a 5? Mona! I can't take Mona. She's dealing with an out of control adult, not toddler, but oh God, she's out of control. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, I'm not allowed to tell her what to do. I asked nicely. You had to be there. It was a trip. I had to be there? The hell does that even mean? Ew. Oh my God. Jill is revealing her kink. Okay, that's it. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to do something and you know what? This is what I'll do too. Let me check out something. Okay. Oh God, I can't even. What the hell did I leave YouTube for? What is wrong with me, guys? Please. It means it's all on private now. On, on whose? Yours, Michael, or hers? I missed it. Somebody explain before my head blows up. Oh, no. Yeah, I had some stuff going on today. So I'm getting, do you, fuck, I didn't know I would have, recorded it. Do you have it, Michael? She was doing that vertical streaming, so she had to make it public. What is they always say, utilize your vertical, blah blah blah. I don't want to. I don't want to utilize my vertical. Take this and shove it up your you know what vertical. Oh my God, that biatch. Well, maybe can they fix it? Like, can they make it? She'll be back again. Okay, let's just do this. I want, the thing is, I didn't even notice that she was live. You know what I'm saying? So I'll keep an eye out for her and anyone else. Jill does pool. What? I can't take it. You guys are just so sick, and you're not hospitalized. What is going on? Her man. Oh, I bet you he's checking, and that's why I'm wondering. I'm wondering, did she say? Okay, I know I'm being annoying now, but one more question. Did she say why or like how she was drunk and on Valium? Oh. Hmm. And she is a psychiatrist now. Oh, Jesus. I have a friend like that, but okay. So she had to see patients at 8 a.m. I can't take it. Oh my God. Michael, she's got to get a dress now to start. So it'll be too. I can't take it. That is the dumbest shit. Michael, I couldn't make that shit up. Nobody could. It's crazy. Oh my God. Stupid round eye. That's like when somebody uses your middle name and you're in trouble. That's when you put the stupid in. Stupid round eye. Pool anal. Is that like water polo? It's something like it, but I'm just kidding. You don't want to get a bubble, okay? And let's just leave it at that. Okay. Then let's start. Start the merry-go-round. Oh, I can't believe it. What is this? Oh, no, I don't want to minimize anything. What does that even mean? Let's see. Oh. Who cares? Okay. I'm still proud that I made a stupid thing that goes wee. Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay. So you guys know I have a thing. I gotta put all messages. Okay. I don't want to miss anybody talking about my anal issues or what issues. Oh God, wipe this from the internet. Or anything else. She was high one time. I was half asleep. Wait. And you were half asleep when Emma started talking to me. I had just seen someone doing hot yoga. What the hell is hot yoga? Okay. I told her I would totally do hot yoga with you. Oh, I can't. And I'm getting picked on? What, Olaf? What the hell does that even mean? I live in a wacky world. All right, we're jumping in. We're jumping in. So, all right, you guys know how I am fascinated and unfascinated and pissed off at it was something that get away from me, Nat, that I fell into. See, that's the thing. What I fell into this stuff, like about the love notes. Okay. Jill, read my comment. Okay. Hold on. And she was, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. And she was Queen Victoria in a previous life. And King George, I think you spelled George wrong, but that's okay, stood at her bedside at the hospital and left her a love note. Queen, back then, the nurse, the queen wouldn't have been at the hospital, and all surgeries and births were done in the home. When Queen Victoria's father, Queen Elizabeth II, when her father died, but before he passed, I think he had a surgery or something. They have it right there in the house, in the palace. You know what I mean? And so her ass doesn't know her ass from her other ass. Okay, so and left her a love note at the hospital. Why are we always in every story is we're at the hospital? Because we are. Loving it. I'm loving it. Get out of here. I hate those things. They drive me up a wall. That's why everything I have is like kind of my coffee cup. All right, so and he turned into a fly and he trapped him. What in the hell? Oh my God. You know what you should do, Michael? You should write these little fantasy books for people like her. And tell her it's all true. Guarantee you, though, that you will sell them. It's like, I hate to bring up Putin, but Putin always says, and this is how he lives, the evil empire that he is. But no, he says that if you say something enough times, there's somebody that will believe it. He's right, though, isn't he? And I bet you she's like raising her hand, like, pick me, pick me, pick me, one of them. I'm a nut, and I'll believe you. I can picture it now. Come on, who can't? Jill moonlighting at massage parlor. Oh God, Jill the second off the third rank. Oh God, ugh, you know how against I am. No, but oh God, the love. Oh Jesus! Remember when Jill worked as a fishmonger? A fishmonger? That would cost a lot. Oh my God. Jill Skills 6, History of the World. Well, there, I'm pretty good. But anywhere else. Okay. So, you know how I feel about TikTok. Okay. And the reason I started feeling this way is because if you remember, I was asked by somebody who is very much in my life, who unfortunately is in the hospital at this moment, and I am shocked, and I thought this person was just being a nasty prick to me the other day, and I was wrong. But he's just not the type of person that'll tell you, I'm just not feeling well, like that, like normal people would. Okay. He's just not like that. So when I was told not to use the, TikTok, please don't. I'm asked to tell you to please not put TikTok on your phone. Because of where, you don't work where I work, you can, but I'm supposed to ask you not to. Same with like his son, who at the time was staying at his house, all that crap. He acts a lot. So I didn't have it. And then once I read the agreement, because think about it, do you guys ever read the agreements for an app? No, you scroll right past them, you hit agree and accept, and bing bam boom, you got the stupid app, right? Am I right? Because I didn't. I always done it, but the truth is, because of that, I decided to read them. And holy crap. First of all, you could be reading till your eyes fall out, and they do that on purpose so that you'll just say F it and, be done. But when I really saw what they can do, I was like, you know what? I don't even want this on my phone. I don't even want it. So I'm sorry, guys, that I have to kind of go through other things from YouTube, or get the story from YouTube. I just can't do the TikToks. I sometimes will throw it on here, like on the desktop, because you don't have to agree to anything. You don't have to have a sign in. You don't have to have any of that shit. Who gave our girl the launch codes? Well, they're still swimming, Mona. They're still swimming. Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't disrail. Shut up, Michael. You know how it is over here. We just talk until we talk our brains out. All right. Everyone can talk about whatever they want at any time. You guys know that, unless it's complete psychobabble. Well, unless it's me talking the complete psychobabble. And then we have to listen. Okay, moving along. And by the way, why is the little thing of cream cheese from Panera $1.99? I know, Salty Peach. I know. That was the best comment. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, and by the way, I meant to apologize to you guys for not being around since Friday. Okay, so Sunday I was also being taken out for my birthday again, but this is like my girls, and then we had a great time. We had some fun, and let me tell you something. You can have a blast without being like drunk, screwing everything that moves, and shut up, Mona. And just having a damn good time. All right. Let me tell you, the sobers party harder. We anyway. Oh, why did this go off? I hate that. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay. So, Jill was getting dinked down, tilted. Oh, shut up, Mona. I think that you. Okay, that's it. You know what? Why does I know that's not Mona's real picture, because it reminds me very much of the lady that from and if I'm wrong, Mona, just please don't. I love you, okay? I do. You're one of my absolute faves. I have I have my absolute faves here. So it's great. You Do you remember the movie, guys? Something about Mary. Remember the lady she lived with? You guys remember her? And she'd be like outside sunning herself with that thing, like making it worse. Oh, it is? Okay. Thank you, Mona. I gotta tell you though, I love it. It fits. It fits like your personality when you're on here. Like I do. I do. I love me some Mona. She's a lunatic crackpot, but you gotta love her. Okay. So anywho, I always knew that. Okay, so I fell for all that shit like back in 2016 with the kind of like bye with the makeup. Okay, I did. I fell for that. Now, I wanted to try this foundation. I tried to stick it all to drugstore. But even with drugstore, it can become pretty expensive, especially now, just since 2016. When you really think about it, that's like almost a decade ago, Um, let's just say 9.5 years ago, okay? And we'll leave it at that. And this the the prices are absurd. Okay, so let's just say I used to love, and I still do love the product, but the Roller Lash mascara from Benefit, when I first started loving it, it was $21. It's $29 now, okay? And there are some mascaras that you go and they're like 18. They're so close to higher end mascara prices. It's ridiculous. And so trust me, you could find, I had a blog years ago that was more like, cheap side, but so I know what it feels like to have a set. Does anybody think they're collecting something? Oh, she didn't say why she was talking about $2 cream cheese. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Well, because when I had to take a very long ride, get a treatment done. It's all like very early in the morning, so the sun was coming up on my way home, and I was driving towards the sun, and I was like, damn, I don't even have anything to eat at home. I was tired. I knew that if I didn't get something to eat before I got home, that I wasn't going to eat, and it was going to be, a problem for my blood sugar. Okay. So I went to the Panera near me, and I got myself a bagel. They had like, my God, it was like a horde of, I don't know what went through them. They had like two types of bagels left, Asiago and cinnamon crunch. And although I like the Asiago, if I wanted it more toasted, the cinnamon crunch would have been better. So I got that, and I asked for cream cheese and blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking at it in the bag afterwards, and I got my dad a treat, and it was like $8 and something. So listen to this, a bagel, I got him a little chocolate croissant. Now, coming from Panera, actually, this wasn't that bad, I guess. But this little tiny thing of cream cheese that just made it, guys. It just made it around each half, okay? And I asked for another one, like, oh, that'll be $1.99. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me, ma'am? $1.99 for this? There was a bagel place that I was getting bagels from a short time, like when I was like doing this certain thing for school. And I just didn't like it because you couldn't like chew the outside. It was like unchewable. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, if you ordered it with cream cheese, they didn't charge you for the cream cheese. And you could buy a tub of I liked their strawberry cream cheese. I would buy a tub of it because it was so good, and, keep it in my fridge. But too bad I just, there's none that are so close that I could just go in and buy the, splurge on that. But whatever. The point is, the way the manager looked at me like I was just some poor loser or somebody who was trying to get over on her. Why? Because I thought paying $1.99 for that, it was let me get on to my story. Let's go. Then I checked the markets, and Panera is not doing so well. So, cheers to that. Drinking my coffee. And yes, Salty Peach, we all have ADD here. God, I go on to cream cheese and all this other shit. And this one's throwing keys at me. I saw you with the keys. I just chose to ignore you. Who else thinks that is unforgivable? Yeah, that's because it's across the room. And if I stand up, I'm going to have to use the bathroom. I don't mean to be gross, anybody, but I have a little UTI going on, and I'm just disgusted with all the doctors around here. Okay. I mean, if he lived closer, he gets like, don't laugh, okay? I know Cipro's the best, but shit, any antibiotic would help at this point. And he gets medicine for fish. I swear to God, it's a way of selling medication without a prescription. I believe. I don't know where the hell he finds this stuff, but he finds them. One day I would love to have him on and give you guys. Oh shit! We got less than a minute left. Oh my god, the chicken dance. Okay, let's roll. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Yeah, I knew that this was going to be, let me just check things out. Okay, no. Oh, God. I'm trying to figure out which one is which. It's so difficult because I should use a different browser for some things. Oh God, and I did see somebody with a what do you call it? A crock wall. It was heaven. It was heaven. The unhinged. Okay. I'm sorry guys, it's just so hard. Okay. We'll go in here first. So okay, here we go. Is that her? No. Why am I having so much trouble? I'm sorry, guys, but I'm having some trouble. Oh, here it is. I have so many damn things open. It's ridiculous. All right. So this is like the longer one of everything. Everything else is like much shorter, like 12 minutes, 13 minutes, like that. Okay.
And like all addictions, over time, it's going to take more and more and more input to achieve the same high. You're going to spend whatever amount of money is necessary to get your next hit.
Fair use disclaimer.
Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome back to another year of exposing influencers for their outlandish behaviors. One thing I'm really hoping we can leave behind in 2024 is the gross overconsumption of beauty products. If you're on TikTok, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The creators who show off their beauty rooms with floor-to-ceiling shelves absolutely crammed with every skincare product on the planet. Those who have every single scent of the Tree Hut sugar scrub stacked in their shower. The ones with drawers and drawers stuffed with more product than they could ever possibly use. It's gotten to the point where I feel physically ill when I watch these videos. I have a really hard time understanding how it gets to this point. How does one accumulate this many beauty products? Why would somebody feel like they need this much stuff? I've done other videos in this influencer insanity series that center around the theme of overconsumption. There was a video all about the Stanley Cup craze. There was a video about creators who do restock type content where everything goes into these beautiful labeled containers. And we definitely talked about overconsumption in the episode I did about self-care content and how influencers are pushing this notion that the only way to take care of yourself these days is to buy more and more and more products. But it wasn't until I saw the content like the stuff I'm going to show you today that I started to ask myself, what's really going on here? Are these influencers okay? Is this a mental illness? Is this an addiction? Is this some strain of hoarding disorder? Is there some level of past trauma that's created a scarcity mindset where they feel like they need to accumulate more and more and more and more and more? I'm starting to wonder if there are deeper issues at play that lead to this kind of outcome, and we're going to take a deep dive into those in this video. And for 2025, I'm really hoping that massive makeup hauls and skincare collections are out while being mindful of your spending, and owning a modest collection of beauty products that you truly love can be in. Of course, I've got lots of examples to show you of TikTok's beauty overconsumption craze, but first I'd love to...
I have a friend who actually went and got rid of, you don't know how hard it is. Well, anybody who has a so-called collection or hoard of certain type of items, they know what I mean. So there was a friend, she comes in and out once in a while. She actually had a clean out like her whole area, her whole, what do you call it? Vanity area, and all her makeup and all this, right? And I realized, my God, so before I moved here, I lived in a very small space. So I had a family relative come over who is very good with using the space you have. So they helped me out, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get this little vanity in here, blah, 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 blah. Complain. So that's all I did. That was my help. So, has Cox for yeah. God, I can't even say it. So, she got rid of it. And, I understand it's hard to get rid of. Like when you have the makeup, it's a very hard thing to get rid of. And I think to myself, Jill, are you really going to use this? I love decluttering areas of the house that needed it. Yeah, I get you on that. I do. It's like, I have those, they're like rubber and plastic, and they've got 3 drawers and the top, and you can keep things. I have one in my bathroom because it's a small bathroom. There's not a lot of places to keep things. So I have like one that has a turquoise top, and I just keep, little baskets in there if I need to, for, clean washcloths at the ready, instead of having to go out into the hallway to the pantry, shit like that. All that nonsense. So, but I have like drawers that are so freaking heavy, filled with pallets upon pallets upon pallets. And I said to myself, Jill, you do not wear this shit. Start to get rid of it. So I started putting them in a bag to get rid of. And then I couldn't get rid of them. Literally couldn't find some people that wear makeup. Either the way I asked, they thought maybe I was selling them makeup, or I sold makeup. These are like not even used. I mean, I'll admit, if they were swatched, I will tell the people, because if they weren't swatched and they were like, the problem is, even if they weren't and they're in a box, I can't even donate them. So I have a hard time. So it got it in a box, and it made it from, ready for this, made it from the drawer over to a few feet over to the bottom of the 3 thing on wheel that everybody was viral and loved so freaking much for some reason. But yeah, and I couldn't believe it. She did it. She aspired to it. She did it. She knocked it down to like 3 products. And that's what normal people have. Normal people don't have 60 brushes at least. I do. Why? Isn't that enough? I mean, it's ridiculous. I used to buy makeup too. I'd give some to friends, but mostly I'd end up filling trash bags. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Yep, and you didn't even wear it. See, it's like some BH cosmetics I've got going that, I really don't see definitely the blueberry muffin. Okay. That's not for me. All right. It's not for me. So that is on its way out. I do like the avocado. I use that. So what I did is I took some of the palettes that I do use, and I put them on the top layer of that 3-tier thing that's on wheels. All right. And of course, I wear my Super Shock shadows. I mean, those are so easy. Throw some eye primer on, use your fingers, bang, put it on, blend it with your fingers, done. So fast. As a man, I have one brush, a toothbrush, easy to keep it all straight. Good for you, Camps. We were rooting for you. We were. We had a whole damn meeting about you. Okay? You shut up with your keys. Okay. Thank you. Please give me a like, you guys, even though I'm annoying. My daughter barely wears makeup either. Okay. So I got there. My daughter barely wears makeup either. So no one with makeup needs. She's already telling me, don't ask me if I want them. And that's what I did, like in the makeup community that I was in on any other platform. Is like our little group. We would send things to one another, like, oh, I don't like this, but this Dior lipstick that came in brown in this big set, this is a Jill color, and would send it to me, and just nice things. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hit my coffee cup. You are not annoying. Irritating maybe, but not annoying. Oh, that's almost a compliment. Anyway, so yeah, it's just it's I'll show you where I feel like I can understand, and I might be able to do things little by little. And remember, during the pandemic, I mean, what was the point of wearing lipstick? You had to cover it anyway, right? Well, I know that like 2 of mine got mold in them, so it was even hard to throw them away, and I knew I can never wear them. I mean, it wasn't hard, like, they went, trust me, but it was still like, oh, why did it have to happen to this one? This one, you only wore once and you didn't really even like it. It looked like bubble gum to you moron, Jill. All right, let's go.
Give a moment for today's sponsor, Good Chop. Good Chop offers fully customized, great because I always have high quality. All right, let's kick things off with somebody giving us a tour of their skincare collection. This is the volume that I'm talking about.
Let's do a little tour of my skincare collection. Here is the full collection. Starting here, I have all of my toner pads. I'm really excited to try these ones. Here I have my cleansing oils and cleansing.
Hold up. She's got her Medicube. Oh, I had April skin. I had, I forgot about them. That's right. They sent me a package with stuff. But the thing is, it's a store. She's got all the Medicube stuff together. I mean, why did these people want their houses, even their kitchens, to look like a store? We all have that. I mean, oh my God.
Balms. This Alpha H one is one of my favorites. Then I've got the rest of my cleansers. I've been loving this Paula's Choice one for the colder weather. This drawer is everything hydration. So we've got hydrating toners and essences and then serums.
You have a hydration drawer? Okay, guys, I wouldn't go this far.
Oh my I've been loving this Acedura essence recently. Next to it, I've got the rest of my serums. These are peptides, dark spot serums, vitamin C. I absolutely love this vitamin C by Sunday Riley. It's my all-time favorite. And then in the drawer below, I've got all of my exfoliants. I actually just had a clear out of this. And then next to it, I've got my retinol serums. And then in the drawers below, I've got high-end rich moisture.
Whoa! How much retinoid does this girl need? Okay, guys, can you hold on, please, for a second? I have a phone call. Guys, I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. That was my my love of my life, and I see a lot of people left, and it is what it is. If they want to leave, they can go. There was no way I wasn't going to, try, not talk to him. I'm intrigued, but I've tried a really huge avocado and it tasted horrible. Yeah, it's the avocado toast palette. And I always said, like, is that toast with like avocado on it? Or is that, like avocado spread? Or is that toast with, thingamajig? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, that's right. You won a membership. Which I should do. Hey, Anne. Hello. Did everybody just get out of somewhere? Did you like that accent that I just made up? It doesn't come from anywhere except for my crazy head. Or if Olaf knows, it comes from me standing with my little yellow hairbrush talking. Yes, so if Michael is still here, that was Wise Guy, and like I told you all, he not doing so good. He don't understand. He does not say that. He never says I don't feel good. He never says that. But yeah, the crowd goes wild when the yellow brush comes out. We need some happy. We need some happiness now. We need to cheer Jill up. Oh God, even my crowd is off. The crowd is off, and Elizabeth thinks I'm nuts. Oh, salty. And you know what's weird? When I just now was the first time I kind of had the chance to ask him, like, what are they saying is wrong? And all I know is he said, like, just a lot of he didn't go deep into it. He's not a deeper, you know what I mean? And I love nuts. Woohoo! Then you love me, Elizabeth. Yes, so wise guy said is, and he was so like slow talking. It just was so not him. And but he wanted me to tell Michael hello. Special hello for Michael, because Michael calls him Wise Guy, and he thinks that it is hilarious. He thinks anyone that knows Jill would think to say that. Oh my God. And we watched Michael together. Especially the one night we both talked to him a little bit, but then we just watched him on the TV, and he's like, so this is what it's like. This is like what this is watching a live stream. I said, yes. It was just so cute that he didn't know, you know what I mean? He's very good to me, guys. He really is. Okay. All right. What movie did that come from? Come on. Dazed and Confused. All right. Moving along from my crazy ways. All right. So now, no, I never had all this. Now, why does this girl need that many retinoid serums? I was like an affiliate for a really great company. Now, this one guy, he owns a company with one guy, and he owns another company with another guy. I'm not going to lie, his stuff is very good, because I do not take affiliate codes unless I truly believe that the product is good, because why are you going to believe me later if I tell you something is so great? Oh my God. Would you buy anything from my affiliate codes ever again? No, because I know I fucking wouldn't. Oh my God. I hope it's in one of these, but this girl, I'm so jealous. She had a crock wall, a whole wall of Crocs. Next year, I'm getting a crock cake for my birthday. Just letting you guys know. If I live, God willing, till next year, I will have a crock cake. Woo! Woo! All right. I was like a crazy person looking at those pictures. I hate those stupid little gnats like this time of year. I'm serious. Like, I don't like to even leave an open cup of water. These bastards, they harass me. Okay, let's move along. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the zombie pack face mask? The zombie pack face mask? What do you mean? No. What is it? Do tell. Do tell, my love. But that bag, the Crocs bag, no. Jill says no. She said crock cake. Wait, where did I lose myself? Yes, crock cake, not I don't want that in a cake, stupid round eye. I want that not in a cake. I mean, it could pop up out of a cake, and then like I could have a little bit, you know. I can't with you guys. Elizabeth. Oh God, I am so dead. Oh no. Wait, let me check first before I say it wasn't morbid. I heard of a zombie pack face mask. Do tell. I will take the latter, please. Damn it, round eye. Okay, whatever's going on here, Jill got lost in the shuffle. She said, damn it, Anne. Oh my God. Oh, did I never reset my goal. My goal. The chicken. Okay. Like the chicken. God, she's weird. Okay. So, what the hell am I doing down there? All right. Let's.
Rises, and next to it I've got drugstore. Love these two.
I mean, you just can't have that many. I'm sorry, guys. There's no way in hell you can have that many retinol serums. First of all, they'll go bad. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Now, if they're real like real retinol, okay, and you're putting them on your face, you're not going to glob it onto your face, the serums, because it'll be too much. Okay. God, I have a friend since nursery school. As soon as she hears the word retinoid, she runs. She literally, no retinol. I'm like, okay, calm yourself down a little bit, bring it down a notch. All right. We'll think of another skin routine, but some people, like I got irritated once by retinol. I did not use it for a little while, just like I called the guy from the company and he told me not to use it for a little while. When it started to heal up, use it, but to like, don't use it as often. is all. And between that and his he had a brightening product. Between those two, my skin never looked so good once like it kind of peeled away, the peeling. It was gorgeous. Like it just loved it. So that's from a company called Vivacia, Vivatia. So if you ever want to check them out, you can use Jill 20 if they're not on sale already, and see if it still works. 20% off. It's just, you can't have that much. What is she thinking? She thinks she's doing good for her skin, but Jesus, you cannot use all these chemicals together. You can't. Unless an esthetician says, use this, and then that, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Then that's end of story. But you can't just decide because it's trending, it's viral. Are you people crazy?
And here are all of my light gel moisturizers. And next to it, I've got eye creams and face oil. I need to have a clear out of this.
Lori,
then 2 drawers full of sunscreen. This is more high-end sunscreen. And then drugstore over here. And at the very bottom, because I don't use these as much, I've got all of my face masks and face tools.
The obvious first reaction is my jaw's on the floor. I'm thinking, oh my God,
do you have any time to go to the bathroom?
Followed closely by, that must be so expensive. How much money must you have spent to accumulate this much? It's outrageous. Who has that kind of money? And then I start thinking, there's no way you can possibly use all of this. Beauty products and skincare do have an expiration date. And so if you're not using it by that expiration date, then you're A, wasting a crap ton of skincare because you're throwing it out before you can possibly use it, which the idea of that hurts my soul because it's so wasteful. Or B, then you might be using expired skincare, which could mean decreased product quality, increased risk for irritation, increased risk for bacterial growth, vitamin C. Neither of those options are good ones, but that's the reality when you have 25 open moisturizers at the same time, which then leads me to question the perceived effectiveness of any of these products. As she's going through, she's pulling out different ones and she's saying, oh, here's my serum drawer, but this is my all-time favorite. And my question is, how can you possibly know that? Because here's the thing about skincare, you have to use it consistently over a long time, usually a period of a few months to see any results and to know if it actually works or not. It's an investment. How can you possibly know that this particular serum is the best or that it's your favorite when you're just reaching into your drawer of 4 dozen serums and picking a new one every day? This came up in episode 11 of Influencer Insanity, all about the self-care content, where a high school aged girl was doing like a 12-step skincare routine. And I'm like, first of all, you're like 16. You don't need all of this. Second of all, how many layers of skincare is too many layers of skincare? At what point are you overloading your skin and nothing is really being absorbed? And how do you know that your great skin results are coming from this particular serum and not that serum or this moisturizer or that toner? Because you're putting them all on at the same time. It's impossible to know. And for that reason, I find it.
Here's the thing. When I would be sent products, okay, no matter who sent them, no matter where I got them, okay, from this one thing or from the actual company picking me, okay, so I would be like, okay, and I would tell them straight out, now listen, if this is, okay, if it was skincare, I would tell them, now listen, I am finishing trying up another one, so I'm not going to get to yours for another week. And then it's going to take me another 3 weeks of use to be able to give anything. So I really only needed like 4 more days of the other. And then you give it a break. You got to give your skin a break from another new product, introducing. And so they would get like upset. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do here? Just make up shit, just say it's great. And let me tell you, most of those girls are taking the money and they are saying it's so fucking good. And yet they haven't tried it, period. Or they've only tried it a day or two. That's it. That's all they've tried it. Yeah, it is insane. Who needs that much crap? Even when I was like totally at the skincare thing, I've got my skincare though down to nothing but Elf cleanser, their oat milk cleanser, right? And with niacinamide in it, and I'm about to run out of one, but luckily I have another one on back order because they were 2 for $9 during Christmas. Now those don't go bad if they're not opened, if no air gets to them. Comes in a pump, all that. And I I was using it twice a day, what do you want me to do? But no, that's fine. So, it's like, sorry, I use my cleanser. I do use this one thing that I got for free, the first one. And then it was like $60. I recommended it to Anne. It's from a brand called Dr. Peptide, and it has peptides in it. Made my skin look really, really nice. I mean, like I felt confident going around in public without anything on, just did. And then you could just throw on some, I don't know, tubing mascara and some Elf lip oil, and bam, you're out the door. You know what I'm saying? On a hot day, perfection. But yeah, there's I use CeraVe moisturizer, and I also use their lightweight. So I got the heavy and the light, and I use their like almost like petroleum, it's like healing ointment. That stuff is very, very good for your under eyes and stuff overnight. That's it. Bam. That's the end of my skin routine. So it's like, what? Basically, cleanser. Sometimes I use HA. 1, 2, 3. Like 4 or 5. That's about it. Yeah, and that's for morning and night, It's really pretty simple. But these people, I mean, this is absolutely insane. Jesus creases.
Hard to believe these
and this is another thing. This is ridiculous. $24, guys, for this shit. Now, I would get the little ones that would come in like the box. I used to love that little Sephora box. I did. I looked forward to it. It was $10. I wouldn't have cared if they upped it to like 15. I was never disappointed. You'd always get really nice perfume samples that you can use quite a few times. You'd get just good stuff. And but this stuff, use Vaseline on your lips. That ointment stuff from CeraVe I was talking about, I put that on my lips right before I go to sleep. Just put it right on my lips, and bam, the next morning my lips are like soft as could be. Or just put Vaseline on, or just put Burt's Bees or chapstick or whatever that works for you on before you go to bed. Why are you spending $24 on it? I don't get it.
And to trust their recommendations, honestly. Because when you have a collection this big, it is physically impossible to give all of these products the honest and fair trial that they deserve before you put your stamp of approval on it. And I 100% believe that simpler is better when it comes to skincare. Find your 3 to 4 absolutely tried and true products, be consistent with them so that you can actually see results, use them until they're empty, repurchase them when you run out, or wait until you run out of what you have before you buy something new. You'll save a lot of hassle and money that way. There was another skincare room tour that has copyrighted music playing in the background, so I have to show it to you on mute. But as she's going going along, she's saying, these moisturizers are great for dry skin. These are my moisturizers for oily skin. These cleansers are for acne prone skin. These serums are for combination skin. And this is where it really dawned on me, like, hey, wait a second. Not every product is suited for every skin type. So let's say you're a dry skin girly like me.
Right.
Why do you have shelves and shelves of products that aren't meant for your skin type and likely aren't going to work well for you? This feels like a crack in the facade for me. This feels like proof that there is no way that these influencers use all of this crap. It's all for show, which then becomes confusing to me as to why you would want to own and store so much stuff that you can't and don't use. I saw this video of somebody kind of poking fun about how they bought new skincare and they can't find room for it in their collection. And yes, I understand that it's a silly and lighthearted video, but it's also exposing the problematic reality. Once you buy new stuff, you have to find somewhere to put it, which I feel like for me would be the most stressful and burdensome part. I suppose that when you bring it home, you could just pile it up somewhere or shove it into boxes or throw it on your countertop. But you'll see that so many of these beauty influencers have floor to ceiling built-in shelves or stacks of drawers or entire closets or entire rooms in their house dedicated to just storing their beauty products. You're giving up valuable square footage in your living space to accommodate your 40 moisturizers. In this housing market, in this economy, are you crazy? And you may or may not know this about me, but I'm a very neat, orderly, tidy type A person. I know, I'm sure you're just flabbergasted to know that. So one of my first concerns when I see this kind of thing, aside from the cost and the waste it creates, is that it must be so stressful to be in charge of this many belongings. I'm the type of person that gets very overwhelmed and overstimulated by stuff. Here's a couple of—
Am I a horrible person because I just don't care about waste? I'm a horrible person, aren't I? My God.
Clips from my own bathroom showing you how much makeup and skincare I own for context, kind of where I'm coming from with this. I have one drawer for makeup with a few acrylic organizers in there to keep things sorted. My daily skincare products sit out on my bathroom counter, and then I have one medicine cabinet off to the side for some body care and some skincare that I only use a couple times a week. I wouldn't say that I'm a minimalist by any means, but there has to be a place for everything, and everything has to be in its place. And you can see by these clips that I feel like I'm kind of at my max right now. There's not room to put anything new. And if I were to go to Sephora and buy new skincare and new makeup, I would have to find space for it. It's not going to fit in these spaces. So where is it going to go? Owning any type of item in this exorbitant volume that we're seeing in these TikTok videos feels more like a burden than anything to me. It's a mental burden to have to dig through it and find what you're looking for every day. It's a physical burden to have to live amongst it and find space for it and look at it all the time. And in some cases, like this next video I'm going to show you, it's a financial burden to keep it organized.
I spent over $1,000 turning my beauty collection into an at-home Sephora. Since I was moving, I decided to hire a team of organizers to help overhaul the space because look at these
Hold my favorite line. Hold your ass. Every single product. You hired a professional organizer for this? Okay, listen up. Even I have to, even me, I have to jump in here and say, are you out of your damn mind? Okay? Are you crazy? Because now you're paying this money to organize your moisturizers and serums and makeups and whatever the hell else is going on here. Okay, if I got to that point, I think I would seriously have to rethink things. Now, what's happening, I think, is that a lot of these people are saying, well, I could buy it because it's a write-off for my business. Oh, I'm going to make content with it. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, what you're gonna do is be suffocated underneath all this stuff. That's what's gonna freaking happen, man. Oh my
by category,
God.
so we could start to eliminate. The process was tedious and took over 8 hours. Then my organizers worked their magic and bought a bunch of acrylic organizers, and this is the final result. 2 months later, this is what my room looks like. I feel like I've been able to maintain it pretty well because everything has a place. I have these pull-out drawers that really help me see everything, turntables to really see all of the products, and then everything is divided by category. So we have serums, moisturizers, and sheet masks. Still have so much.
Oh my God. Okay. I have the blush more organizers and stuff like that, and I have like 2 of them I think. One was supposed to do highlighters, one was supposed to do blushes. I dare you to look in there now. I try to keep like little baskets in those drawers. Like, for example, in one basket, I try to keep like my brow pencil and like the NYX, it's glue, whatever the hell. And it's, it's just, I try to make little baskets. I try to keep things somewhat in order. I have a little order thing where I keep like my foundations, but to be honest, when I got rid of my foundations, like I turned over a new leaf. Okay. I said, fuck all this. This is a freaking mess. And, it costs too much. Now, weirdly, my favorite, I was going to have like one favorite drugstore and one favorite, like, higher end. Okay. I thought I absolutely loved Estee Lauder, but I did not love it. I don't know what happened. It looks more yellow on me now. I don't understand why, but it's a brand new bottle. At the time, it was a brand new bottle, and I just don't get it. And so, but you know what I found? Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but the Wet n Wild Bare Focus, not the foundation, but their hydrator, their tinted hydrator, as they call it. And it's cheap enough that I can get it in fair and in light medium. And I'll take 2 pumps of fair and 1 pump of fair medium, mix them on the back of a clean hand, and then, put it on, and it is just perfect. Like, I love them. I can't part with my Huda eyeshadow palette. So many things. Well, if they still have eyeshadow in it that you use, yeah, I know. That is the double wear gel, I heard. Yeah, it is. It's a very good one, but then it kind of looked weird when I'm gonna, I don't know, try it again. But they changed. Like, I loved the Dior Forever Skin Glow, all that, but they changed it. So I'm not spending the money. And the one that I thought I was gonna really like, I freaking hate. It does not work for me, is the NARS skin, the light reflecting one. It just doesn't work. Yes, Lori, they really did step up their game. Wet n Wild. They have. I used to hate them. Oh my God. And then I used to start every sentence with, now I know I hate this brand, but but their highlighter is to die for. I mean, they are to die for. They're very good. And till this day, I'm sorry, I still love it. Today I got, not that wasn't even today, it was yesterday. Jesus. I finally used my Pat McGrath palette. I got sent this as a gift, and it was the number 11, I think, or something. No, wait. No. I don't know. I can't even remember how many do they have. But one of the mothership blah blahs. Nah. Anyway, the color that I love in it, is the fact that they have a cool toned dark brown with like a taupeness to it, if you get my drift. And if you want, you can just put that on. Like, I have hooded eyes, so if I really wanted to, I could just like stamp the corners and blend up and out, and I could be done. And then, but no, today I put a little of the beautiful gold, and then on top of the gold, I put like this gorgeous, shimmer shade, and it looks nice and dark, and it was gorgeous. I couldn't even believe how nice it looked. People were complimenting my eyes like left, right, and center. And then they also said my face was glowing. I have a feeling that was my the highlighter. But you do too, Salty Peach? My God, did we get off track or what? Look, we're supposed to be talking about getting rid of shit. We're over here talking about getting right. Oh my God. We definitely should not be like a group for people that need some type of help. Oh, guys, guess what? Not tomorrow night, but wait, what's today? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, it's Wednesday. Okay. No shit, it is tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, I have to stand up in front of a pretty big crowd and speak. And I don't get nervous. I mean, I used to be the type of person, guys, that in college, I wouldn't even get up to go to the bathroom because my mind was like, well, if you get up to go to the bathroom, people are going to look at you. I never went to my own graduations, not for high school, not for college. Oh my God, Salty. You said that's the same thing the guy that walked out of the so-called what we used to call the cornfields. They weren't, they were just overgrown weeds. But that's what he said. Oh, what are you talking about? Salty, I love you. I got this thing. That's right. I got this thing. It came. I got it for free from Amazon. Actually, I wouldn't have bought it, but it's like this ball. It's a heavy like metal ball, and you can hold on. Like, do you hear this? It's like a spinner. And I meant the stress ball. Oh, have something. I thought it said I have something to squeeze in your hand. I was like thinking, that's what the guy who came out of the field said. And listen, my other friends were there, and I was like, guys, he's offering however much, I forget. And I'm like, dude, that's our beer money for the whole week. I was like 15. Oh my God. Why do you always crack me up? Salty Peach. Yeah, that spinner thing, I thought to myself, you know what? That would be great for when I'm Jill's dirty mind again. You got that right, Lori. So yeah, I'm you know what? I'm gonna play with it. Oh God, that's what he said. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Aunt Maddie. Oops. You've never come here, and if you ever like got upset, too upset, I always shut you down, and not because I wanted to, like, shut up, Maddie. Not like that, because I didn't want you to give anybody any satisfaction. That, you know what I'm saying? One time I'm not being a perv. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's finish watching this one, and then we might watch
products. So I've been making these mystery beauty bags with amazing full-size beauty products. All you have to do to enter to win one is comment down below. And good luck.
It might look and sound appealing to own a lot of pretty things organized in a pretty way, but these are the unseen costs of that. First, you need
who the hell what the hell is this? What the hell? No wonder she had to hire a what in the world? You know what? My dad said this, because sometimes, like, I do my stuff around my dad just because I want to spend time with him, you know? Hey, time, you only go around once in this world, and just don't forget that. So, and time flies. So anyway, he says, that looks like a store. Like there was something that they had up. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, it's like everybody's aspiration now to look like a store. Why? I don't want my, like those beverage refrigerators. I don't need a well, let's not all make fun of Jill, because she does have a refrigerator in her room, but a small one. And, you know, not one of those little tiny makeup ones. It reminds me of the one my car dealership has. Seriously. They put drinks in it and, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, it's like, who would want everything to look like a gas station when you walk into your house, you know? It's just weird, man. It's weird.
Space to store it, and then you need storage solutions like shelving or drawers or acrylic organizers. And in some cases like this, you might feel like you need to hire a team of people, a professional, to come in and help you tackle it because it's too overwhelming.
That does look nice, but it looks like a store.
It until the end of time. This does not sound fun or appealing. Or I don't know, maybe it does to you, but I don't have any interest in spending my time and money working to maintain a volume of possessions that I don't need and that I can't possibly use. I don't understand the appeal of wanting to turn your home into a Sephora in the same way that I don't understand how these restock influencers want to turn their kitchens into a grocery store. It's so much money, time, and upkeep, and stress at the end of the day. And which takes us nicely into the next section of this video, which I am titling, Is This an Addiction? And I'm not intending to say that in a flippant way. It's a genuine concern.
It is. If you are spending $4,000 at Sephora and it's not Christmas time and you don't have quintuplets or whatever the hell they're called, the 4 kids that are all girls and look exactly alike, okay? Bam. If this gnat doesn't get out of here, I think I'm going to shoot it. My neighbors will get real pissed, but whatever. The hell with them. So, I mean, like, if you are spending, like I said, if you're spending this much money and you don't have a reason to, other than you want it, yes, you got a problem. And I personally think even if you have the money, you still have a problem. Just because you have, okay, I'm going to say something very weird here, guys. So please brace yourselves and please don't, you know, driving and dying over the bedroom fridge. I got it from Best Buy, Elizabeth. You know what I'm going to do when I have it better lighting and stuff? I'll take a picture for you. I always keep an emergency set of some Diet Cokes in there. What is an emergency for Diet Coke? What could happen that there's an emergency that, oh my God, I gotta have Diet Coke right now? You know, I just keep weird things like, okay, cheese sticks. If I want a snack, I want to go for cheese, like one of those, string cheeses, rather than going for a piece of candy, say, you know, that kind of thing. I love that drink too. That was my second favorite. the Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper. That's actually oh my God. Elizabeth, I think we're soulmates. You know what I mean. Oh God. My daughter got me one. She holds my eye patch. Oh, and that's another thing I put in there. My eye patches. My under eye patches from oh God, help me, Lord. I can't think of the name. Patchology. And they're the rosé. Okay? They're the rosé ones. I swear by those. I swear by those. I know. Sometimes I'm sitting here, and I end up streaming for longer than I thought I was, and I didn't eat before it, and I don't always want to be crunching on my protein bar. I feel so embarrassed, but so I'll either eat that or I don't know. What's the choice? If I have those, do I take that or do I take a few M&Ms that are in a Ziploc bag? The better is to take the cheese stick, period. Yeah. So I love I don't know what it is about your picture and the hearts. I don't know why, but I always love it when I see that. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a fangirl. What can I say? Okay. So, okay, here comes the weirdness, right? Well, like I haven't let the weird out of the bag, right? Okay. All right, I'll take down you for once don't sound pervy thing so that you don't sound pervy, okay? Can you eat these nuts? Oh God, somebody's back who's probably been, smoking up Peru. I don't know why I said Peru, but whatever. Okay. So, hello, Anonymous, you freaky freak. And she's dressed like Little Bo Peep in her picture. I wonder why. What a weirdo. I know that is, I love that about my chats though too, Maddie. I do. And I just lost a bunch of people too, by the way. I lost so. Oh, fuck it. Who cares, right? People sometimes have very weird reasons for unsubbing. It could be but all at once it's weird. It's like you think something happened out there, but you don't know about it, Jill, because you purposely do not pay attention to what's going on outside of your box and who you care about, like Michael and Anne and Emma. Just don't care about any of not those people. I mean, I don't care about anybody else, and all the better for it. Okay. So, and you know what I meant by anybody else. You guys are included in the Jill whatever. The Jill whatever. Okay, here it comes. Remember I just said it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're spending $4,000 every time, like almost every time I love you, Maddie. I meant, out there. You know the groups I'm talking about. And let's leave it there. So, the $4,000, right? If you're spending that much when you're going to Sephora, yes, you have a problem. You have a problem. I don't care how much money you have. You got a problem, right? So the thing is, it's like this. Okay, how do I say this right? You know what? And if somebody, like, not you guys, but like if somebody has an issue with what I said, have your issue. Okay, but here it comes. All right. So I was a huge Nirvana fan. Okay. I was a grunge girl all the way. I still remember where I was when they told me that Kurt had passed when it came out. And I was just getting to my after school job, and I was counting my till, you know? I was like a cashier at a supermarket. And you know what? It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Did I want a life doing it? No. But it wasn't a bad job. I got stuck in the snow once, and like literally me, Jill, not my car. You should listen to that story one day. God, talk about humiliating. So some like these guys came in that were starting their shift, and said, you know, Kurt, you know, unalived himself. I hate saying stupid shit. Shut up. And I was very upset because I was a huge fan. And I even fell for that ridiculous crap about Courtney having something to do with it. I mean, it was so insane and stupid, but I did. All right. So, God, I love this nail polish. Pink, purple, pink, purple. Okay. Anyway, like a little kid, calm down. Pink, purple, pink, purple. Anyway, so later on in life, you guys know I became not a sober person. Buttons and bows. Right, calm me down, Mona. Buttons and bows, buttons and bows. Dancing all around with my buttons and bows to some ridiculous metal version of it. Oh, that was the worst. And then our big tip was, we're giving you the album. God, the CD version of Buttons and Bows. I said, could my life go down a drain any quicker? So anyway, so like I remember like later on in active addiction, I remember thinking, that was so stupid. He had all that money, you know, and if he just kept going. And now when I look back, I think, Jill, that was the stupidest thing you ever said, you ever thought, you ever conceived of. Because the truth of the matter is, it's not just about finding the money on a daily, because if you are addicted to that certain substance and you had to look every day, it was like being on a hamster wheel, you know, it was terrible. And so if anybody out there is going to listen to this sometime in the future, which I doubt, don't do it. So they I thought, like, that's so dumb. They could, you know, afford it. They don't have they can have people go get it for them, because when you're making money for people like millions upon millions are being made for other people through you and yourself. You know, you're me. Okay? They will bow to you. Like, they will do whatever your little needs are. What kind of water do you want? What kind of soda do you want? What is it that you want? You know, that kind of thing. Diet Coke. And it's and I thought to myself, what a damn fool. He goes and unalives himself. And I didn't get it yet. It wasn't until I got it, if you get my drift, till the day I fell to my knees and said, God, please help me, because I don't know how to live. On that day, like, it wasn't until after that I understood he shouldn't have done that. Okay. He had a daughter, he had, but he didn't have, like, people act like he had it all. You had it all. Why would you do something so stupid? You had it all. So you could have, I actually heard that said in, like, when people were like yelling in the background of some, I don't know, TV thing. They were like, you had it all. You could have afforded it. What was the problem? What was the problem? Because here's the problem. You couldn't help yourself but to want to get to that shit more than you wanted to hold your daughter. And you couldn't help that. That's the problem. Now, yes, Maddie, they all said that shit. Oh, yeah, he had so much, he couldn't have pulled it, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. There's something called tolerance. And you can build up a tolerance very fast. And once you build it up, you can withstand a hell of a lot and stand up, and nobody will know that anything was taken by you. You're perfectly normal, and you're trying not to be. You're trying to get higher. So, yeah, he did that to relax himself, but he did what he did. And it wasn't until then that I realized that, it just doesn't matter. So it's like with this $4,000 Sephora haul, for what the hell are you spending $4,000 on? It's ridiculous. You have a problem, period.
I have to wonder if there's a connection between people who engage in these kinds of spending habits and addictive personality traits. Take this, for example. Here's a video about a $4,000 Sephora haul. Absolutely nobody needs $4,000 worth of
Hold
makeup.
up. When I see that little bit of shit come out, you tell me, please, why that is $4,000. Ooh, I yelled out, please. You like that? I gotcha. All right.
Sephora. I'm sorry. If you're walking into a Sephora and you're walking out with $4,000 worth of product in a single trip, I think it's fair to say that there might be some deeper issues at play. Here's a similar video from a different creator of a $3,000 Sephora haul. She shows receipts that do total $3,000 all purchased on the same day. And as she's going through, you'll see that a lot of these products are duplicates. It's the same product in several different shades. 5 different shades of the Summer Fridays lip balm, 3 shades of the YSL blush and wasting it for content purposes. Great. 4 shades of the Glossier blush, 3 different kinds of the Caudalie moisturizer, 6 of the Laneige lip masks, 3 of them being the exact same berry flavor. You get the point, but I went through this video and I counted 8 different moisturizers, 8 different blushes, and 25 different lip balms, among a lot of other things too, but you cannot tell me that this is normal. Here's a third different creator.
Why do you need those lip balms? Oh, God, help me, please. Even I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to say one word, okay? Vaseline. Vaseline, Vaseline, Vaseline. Always remember that Vaseline does a hell of a lot. You can very lightly do your your eyelashes with it. Seriously, okay? Curl them. I have to use such light Vaseline. I mean, it has to be very light and combed through and combed through and combed through. But I have like very light red, lashes. If you have darker lashes, you can get away with it. Okay. Just Vaseline and curl your lashes. I can't. but others can. Okay. Now, the other thing is, I mean, put that on your lips. Why do you have to have that taste of berry? Do you know how much that shit is? I mean, like I said, I've had like little sample ones of them, and I mean like good size, like travel size samples, okay? From like the Sephora boxes, or also I won like a giveaway from somebody, and it came in the big, box, and I've had those. Yes. Oh, and I even had the vanilla, because vanilla is my favorite. But would I go out and buy that? No. I would put vanilla, I'm sorry, Vaseline on my lips, or like the stuff I talked about. And then, or like if I'm just at home, I have quite a few lip oils from Elf and from NYX, but I really do like Elf's, right? So I just exfoliate my lips, throw that on, and bing, bam, boom, you're cool, you're done. You just great. By the way, I have a review for you all. Elf skin, like pimple patches, down, 2 thumbs down. I'm going to tell you right now, do not buy them. They do not work. All right. As weird as it's going to sound, Julep is very good. You get it costs about $1 less than the Mighty Patch, but it comes with night and day ones, and a few, like, you get plenty. And they really, those day ones, man, you can really hide them. Nobody would know you had them on. I haven't even put makeup on over it. And if they my eyelashes would be gorgeous if they didn't grow. That's odd. Okay. Anonymous. Okay. Don't use it as a lube. Whoa! The Vaseline Cocoa, but oh my God, I know. But Salty, don't use it as a lube. Oh my God, I wish somebody made the goal today, because hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully you'll make it tomorrow. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's go.
We're titling this video Mini Sephora Haul. And then she proceeds to pull out 22 different products, many of them also just the same product in several different shades. I didn't total this one up.
What in the holy hell? And also, I like that nail color. Yeah. Almost looks like the one that... Anywho. So I've got, I'm sorry, I lost myself. I lost myself in her nails. Oh, if somebody looked at my dose of colors, they would definitely think I had PR, okay? Because I've got so many colors of dose of colors, okay? My 2 favorite shades are Stone, I'm sorry, I can't think of the other 2 right now. Oh, Truffle. That's and there's one more. It comes like, I don't know, in my thing right after Stone. But they have lots of colors that are dark. They've got this, that, and the other, but they also have so many like great neutral shades. And then we all of a sudden flipped back over to regular lipstick and lip gloss. And now I look like all dry, because I'm used to being able now to move my lips around, and I can't. But yes, they're gorgeous. And so when you see people with full-size products in so many colors, I usually think PR. But the truth is, who knows,
myself, but I would estimate that it's at least $500 easily, likely much more than that. Calling
And
this
what's
a mini
with
Sephora
this
haul when
shit?
this is more makeup than most people own in total is very
I
off
had
touch. And
number
it just goes to show that these beauty influencers'
68,
brains are operating
68,
differently than the rest of
whatever. I
us.
love
Their idea
it.
of the
I
scale of
have a
products in
little
which it is
less.
normal to own is completely miscalibrated. And please know, I'm not trying to be like a nasty mean girl, and I'm also not trying to diagnose anybody when I say this. I don't know these people,
What
and
the
ultimately
hell
it's none of
was
my business how they
that?
spend their money. It's just the wheels turning in my head about what deeper motivation or issues a person might be
That
dealing with
looked
to
like
engage in these
something
kinds
for
of spending
a
habits. I'm thinking at the very least there must be some kind of impulsive or compulsive or addictive
Oh
traits
my
at play.
God,
I
wait,
can't just have
what
one
was
shade of blush.
that?
I need
What was
all the shades
that?
of
I
blush.
gotta
Getting one lip
see.
balm
Oh
isn't
God,
enough.
I have an
Ultimately,
issue.
it's none of my business how they spend their money. It's just the wheels turning in my head about what deeper motivation or issues a person might be dealing with to engage in these kinds of spending habits. I'm thinking at the very least there must be some kind of impulsive or compulsive or addictive traits at play. I can't just have one shade of blush. I need
my God, it damn near sounded like, I had a what. Oh, salty peach. I know. That's why I bought a small of the Hourglass blush. I bought a small. It was $28. So with tax and stuff, I paid over $30 for it. And it fits literally in the palm of my hand. But it is so damn bougie. First of all, it comes in a gold. If anyone's had a little one, or I don't know about a big one, probably the same. It's like a little compact. And you open up and the thing has a little tiny mirror, right? And it has the blush and it has a lot of yes, Salty, I do too. Those little tiny ones, I remember those. Yeah. So I would use them for I would use this blush. It's like a mauve kind of color. I forget the exact. It's something flush. It's called flush. I think it's called flush. If I'm wrong, it's something flush. Okay. So I I was using it, and it's beautiful. Oh my God, it is. They said it was beautiful on especially on people who aren't in their 20s. They're really pretty. And they're right. It is gorgeous. I mean, for $28, I mean, yeah, it was a lot for that little bit, but you could see I used so much of it because it came up in a bubble, and now that bubble is flat, and it's just gorgeous. A certain person who used to come here, who I don't know, dropped me, and then out of nowhere. It wasn't after I said things or did things, nothing like that. She stood by through all of that. And then all of a sudden, one day I went to go tell her something about the Pat McGrath palette, because I was like, I've never had one that bougie. I mean, I might love makeup, but I'm not that crazy. I wouldn't buy it at that price, but it was a very nice gift from somebody. And it turns out she had me blocked, and I couldn't figure out why. I still can't figure out why, but whatever. What are you gonna do? So what are you gonna do? Yell, stick a cattle prod? Oh, I know what you could do. Hold on. We got it going on. Okay, we got that almost. And bam. That poor prod going for the cattle. Okay, so I miss Lisa, and I know the other nut running around. What? What other nut? Huh? Yeah, Lisa schedule changed. So she comes when she can come, and when she can't, she can't. but it's not like she has this thing against me. I mean, some 5 or 6. Oh my God. Ugh, I'm just like in love. But anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Let's roll. Roll tape.
All the shades of blush. Getting one lip balm isn't enough. I need 25 of them. I'm going to walk into a Sephora and I'm going to scoop products off the shelf.
That's another product. The lip stuff, the lip injection stuff from Too Faced. Now it is okay. So I did a like a members only thing, and I was wearing it on top of a Buxom lip gloss that I like the shade of. Okay. It looked, and then I put that on top. It looked like glass. It was freaking gorgeous. But the problem is that stuff tastes so bad. I don't mind that peppermint taste from, a lot of the plumping glosses and whatever. But this was, no. I don't want to taste nasty hot peppers. It turns me off, and it's such a shame because it is so pretty, guys. It really looked like my lips were like glass. It was really gorgeous. And now it's just sitting behind me in the section for lip products. But like there's a part where somebody has their lip products somewhere.
Yeah, until I leave the store having spent somebody's entire monthly salary worth. We can all agree that this is not normal.
I'll be right
this
back.
is abnormal, concerning behavior, even more so when it's being romanticized for a TikTok video. And it makes me wonder where this behavior stems from. Is this a shopping addiction and they just don't know how or when to stop? Is it coming from a place of past trauma? Maybe you grew up without the means to have what you wanted or needed. And so now as an adult, you're overcompensating by spending your money recklessly. Maybe it's a scarcity mindset thing. Maybe it's like you love this one product, but you're afraid that they're going to sell out or run out or stop making it. And so you have to buy 5 of them. Maybe it's a peer pressure thing. Maybe you see this product all over social media and every influencer seems to have it. So therefore you want it too. And I think we have to consider that there might be some level of insecurity about appearance at play too. This idea that you can buy beauty, and if you just have enough lotions and potions and skincare and makeup, that it will help you feel better about yourself emotionally. When in reality, I actually think the opposite effect happens. All you've done is surround yourself with stuff rather than dealing with the mental and emotional piece of it. And also, I'm sure the more time you spend in front of a mirror, sitting at your vanity, applying all of these products, inspecting yourself, seeing if they're really working, I'm sure that all of that has a negative impact too, because there's more and more potential for you to pick yourself apart and to overanalyze yourself. And like I said, I'm not trying to diagnose anybody. I'm not claiming that any of these particular influencers have these issues. They're just things I'm thinking about. I'm trying to somehow rationalize how these things could possibly come to fruition. And I hope that you consider these things too when you're scrolling TikTok and you come across these videos and you think to yourself, dang, I really wish I could have a beautiful skincare collection like that one day. No, you really don't. You don't need that kind of burden in your life. Save your money, save the space in your home, save your sanity. And here's one creator that's actually exhibiting some level of self-awareness, which is so refreshing to see. You're not ready for this though. Brace yourself.
Let's look at the most unhinged purchase I made as a makeup shopaholic. So for anyone who's been following along, you know how much I love blush. But I didn't even know how much I love blush until I laid them all out on my floor. So I haven't counted these. I don't know how much they cost, but my blush collection is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I've laid them all out on the floor. I've done a time lapse that I'll share as well. I'm going to have to flip my phone around because categorically cannot hold these all in my hand. This is my completely out of control blush collection.
Oh,
this
God,
is my entire blush
Oh my
collection.
God.
I was not ready.
Look at
It's
the
like the
super
putting these all out on the floor. I have not counted them.
Are they?
I do not know the total cost of how much all of these are. But yeah, just to get closer to show you some of them. So these are kind of all the face palettes. They've all got blush in them or in some way or another. And then kind of I've put like most of the powders down here, but there's a few creams mixed in. So all powder blush. You can kind of see my reflection in some of them. And then creams at the top. Liquids and stick blush. There's just more creams. And then the face palettes at the end.
Hold on. I'm sorry because I had to use the bathroom. Okay, she's in Wales. Did she post, is this all new or is this all her makeup?
Yeah, I did also group them by brand, but some of it I just gave up in the end. Like honestly, just even getting them all out was like a mission in itself.
Here's what I'm thinking about. How many different shades of blush can there possibly be? As she's scanning over her collection, I'm like, these all look the same to me. I personally own one blush, just one. And of course, I know that maybe having like 2 or 3, if you're really getting crazy, that could be nice to have. I know that there are different shades. They look different on the skin. They can give a different effect. But when you have, I don't even know how many this is, 200-ish blushes, like you've got to have duplicate shades, right? I can understand having a few, maybe different formulas, maybe creams and liquids and a powder, all in different shades. That serves a purpose to me in my mind. This is insanity. It's unreasonable. There is no logical need to have this much blush. And luckily she realizes that though. Let's keep watching.
But yes, this is very overwhelming. None of these are expired, but I really need to declutter a lot of these. Like this is just enough blush for 100 lifetimes. Like what on earth was I thinking? Like how have I ended up with this many?
Hold on, these
I love
are
blush,
all
don't get me wrong.
blushes?
I'm probably the biggest fan of blush, but this is just far, far too many. So I'm well aware this is very unhinged. This is why I kind of saved the best one for last, but yes, that is my full blush collection. My makeup spending was so out of control that I put myself on a year-long no-buy where I'm not allowed to buy any new makeup at all. And alongside this, I'm also reflecting on my previous purchases and just truly acknowledging how much of a makeup shopaholic I was. I think a lot of us just put all of our makeup into our drawers and we don't quite realize how much is built up, and we just keep buying more and more and more until you get into a situation like me, or maybe not like me, but maybe a little bit like me.
What colors
please follow along if you want to follow my no-buy journey. And yeah, I'm completely aware this is very, very unhinged. And
I still have my first 2 blushes that I bought from ColourPop, guys. I still have them. You know why? Because they were good. Okay? And they still perform well, very well. Okay? Why don't I want to buy them now? Why did I stop buying ColourPop other than maybe their Super Shock shadows? Because they suck now. They are not the ColourPop of, you know, a few years back. No way. Sorry. No.
I'm really working on changing my habits through my no-buy year.
Girl, good for you. Honestly, this is the kind of energy we need in 2025. And actually, she started doing this for herself last year at the start of 2024. And a lot of her content last year was about decluttering, de-influencing, showing you her empty products as she was using them, doing Project Pan, which is the goal of hitting pan or hitting the bottom of your tin on things like blush or eyeshadow or powder foundations. Generally, just a lot of content about downsizing, using what she already has, and having a no-buy year where she's not buying any new beauty products. I just adore that. I think that's great. She has fully admitted that she has a shopping addiction, and she's giving actionable tips on how she's overcoming that, and she's documenting her journey, which I think is amazing. I think this is the kind of influence that we need to have on TikTok and other social platforms into the future. And I'll put her username here if you'd like to check out her content. I think that it is a really good influence. Next, I have a collection of clips that made me downright angry when I watched them. So of course I have to share them with you too. And a lot of them have to do with the overconsumption core trend, which is essentially people who are leaning into these allegations that they are overconsuming and that they are being wasteful, and almost wearing that with a badge of pride, as strange as that is. This one says overconsumption core, buying products you don't need just because it's fun, almost romanticizing the act of purchasing more than you really want or need just to get that dopamine hit, aka an addiction. This one is similar. It says overconsumption core, a drawer just for new/unopened products, buying new skincare when I don't need it, an absurd amount of makeup I will probably never use up just because it's fun to buy, buying new perfumes just because the bottle is cute, having 10 heart necklaces that are basically all the same, never not buying new clothes, and always having shopping bags laying around. Again, fully admitting that a lot of this product wasn't purchased out of necessity, and it's likely never going to get used. The perfume wasn't bought to make you smell nice. It was purchased only to satisfy the compulsion to shop. The perfume fulfilled its entire purpose the moment you bought it, and that's really sad. Think of it this way. There was a point in your life where the anticipation of buying the new perfume brought a lot of excitement. The act of buying it brought you joy. The act of opening it and using it brought you continual satisfaction. It's like the gift that keeps on giving because it's something you really, really wanted, and now you get to get good use out of it for an extended period of time. But now we're reaching a point of desensitization where you're no longer seeking the satisfaction of obtaining the things you actually want. You're just seeking the thrill of swiping your credit card. And like all addictions, over time, it's going to take more and more and more input to achieve the same high, which perhaps is how we've arrived at the $4,000 Sephora hauls. You're going to spend whatever amount of money is necessary to get your next hit. This video irritated me because it says overconsumption core because it's also just normal living. No, this is definitely not normal, and let's stop trying to normalize it. Her first example is an aggressive amount of lip products. They're all similar shades and I need them all. Actually, you don't need them all. You'd get along just fine if you just had one or none for that matter.
Oh,
You just want them
God.
all. And I think it's worthwhile to explore why you want 10 of the same shade of lip products and why you think that's normal. Maybe it's because you consume this overconsumption core content on TikTok, and now that's what the algorithm feeds you, and that's what you've grown to believe is normal, which is a huge concern in itself. This next example really stresses me out. It says overconsumption core again, but it's just several different shots of what I would consider to be a very messy, cluttered, disorganized situation. Going back to what we were talking about earlier about the true cost of this kind of habit. You're creating a problem for yourself the more and more you buy. Your options are to throw it into piles like this and not be able to find anything, or you can spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on storage solutions. This is kind of a sneak peek of what you're getting yourself into if you don't have an entire room in your house or these built-in shelves or IKEA drawers or whatever. And here's the final thing that really pissed me off. It would be remiss of me if I did not show you the razor corner. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, then let's watch this in horror together, shall we?
Oh, no, not these people. Okay, give me a moment, okay? Okay. Oh my God, what is going on? Can you guys hear me? Oh God.
Beanie. She pulled out 6 different sugary sweet cotton candy scented products. I'm almost repulsed by that. Imagine the skin irritation. Imagine the smell. But here's the thing though, you never actually see her using any of the products. You just see her sifting through her collection and gathering them all together on a tray. And I show this to you to make the point that it's all content, you guys. It's not real. It's fiction. It's fantasy. There's a great chance that she doesn't use any of these products at all, and it's all for show, only so that she can make these little shower routine videos where she's pulling from her insane collection. Here's another example of a different creator who does the same thing, but with skincare. She builds out different skincare routines based on things like brand or by color. Like here's a whole skincare routine using only products that are the color pink, or maybe she'll do green or blue or whatever. And here's a whole skincare skincare routine using only products from Glossier. She also does videos like this where she's tidying up her beauty room and she's putting all the products back in their places
room.
amongst
I
her
had
collection.
that.
And all of
That's
it is
a good
simply
oil.
content. It's an opportunity to show off the
But
collection.
I like
It's
the
an
bomb
excuse to
better.
continually accumulate more and more and more and more stuff, because then you can use it in your videos. And it's a way to create this level of like sick interest and engagement among viewers, sometimes in a rage bait kind of way. It's entertainment more than anything. Think of it like this. What if the only
there's
reason this girl
Bernette
has an
cleaning
entire
her
room for skincare in her
fingerprints.
house is because she's a content creator and it's her job? This is her social media business. This is her workspace. What if the only reason we're seeing videos of people spending thousands of dollars at Sephora is so that they can turn around and make a TikTok video out of it that generates them income? They might even try and claim all of these products as a business expense on their taxes. Or what if they turn around and they return it all right after they shoot the video? That's a real possibility too. What if the only reason this girl has all these Bath & Body Works products is because it is her job to film these shower routine videos? It's really hard to know when we go from an ordinary person with a problem to a content creator with a job. I like to think of it as a Venn diagram with some level of crossover in the middle. Maybe it's somebody who started out with a really unhealthy skincare collection, but then they started making TikTok videos out of it and generating income, and now it's become their job, which only fuels more purchasing and growing the collection further. It's a chicken or the egg situation, and it's really hard for the viewer to decipher what it is they're looking at when this kind of video pops up for them. And it's also worth noting that once you get to a certain caliber of content creation, brands start noticing you and you get on their PR lists where they send you product for free in the hopes that you're going to share it with your audience and feature it in your content. So a lot of these beauty overconsumption influencers also have a lot of content surrounding unboxing their PR. And that adds an extra layer to this, because at first, when you first come across these videos, you think, oh my gosh, that must be so expensive. How can you possibly afford all of that? And sometimes the answer is they don't. It's gifted to them and it only fuels their collection and therefore their content, only making this content even more unrealistic and more out of touch, which is exactly why you should never compare yourself to these.
Shut up. Okay, so now I figured, since I've been on forever already, just talking about bullshit as per usual. Okay. Sorry about what happened before. I don't know what happened, but thank God I got it fixed. If this had been like 2 years ago or whatever, I would never have fixed it. We would have just said, forget it. Just forget it. Okay, let me see how long this one is for a second. Okay, hold on. Okay. We are going to watch just a video of like a police cam video. It's short, it's not too long, and this way, you know, because like we took 2 hours or more going through that. Yeah, 2.5 hours going through that. So I will save the rest for getting through on another day. I will just put up I'm not making another, unless I find something like really extravagant. I will just throw a part 2 for for this, because I don't want to make a whole new thingamajiggy. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this was what it, so. Yeah, see, I have some good what is this? When there it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go, my friends.
Let me out, bitch! Let me out!
There I am.
Let me out! Let me out!
Oh, yeah, yeah.
August
Tella.
30th, 2024,
Bitch, let me
Tehachapi,
out.
California. A late-night crash at Cumberland Road and Dart Drive sets off an investigation that quickly escalates beyond the accident itself. Witnesses report the car was speeding moments before it lost control.
Hey, sir. What do we got? So, leave intoxicated female. Her car is over there by the shed.
Hold on. That's an investigation.
Is that the only vehicle involved in the crash?
You guys hear this bullshit? That this is an investigation. They have to investigate the fact that the car was speeding before it crashed. Oh my God.
Single vehicle.
Okay.
I don't know if it rolled. I just got here.
Okay.
But she's out of the vehicle. They're assessing her now.
Is anyone over there in that area?
Yeah, there's a vehicle on the other side of that shit.
So was she the only one in the vehicle, as far as you know?
Yeah, so she first said she had someone with her, but then she said she did, and they accounted for the girl that she thought was with her. They got her.
Okay. You guys can check the car?
Yeah, we'll check it
Just
right now.
double check, make sure. Thanks. Do you know if anybody here witnessed this? No.
You're funny.
Anybody here witnessed this?
Yeah,
all three of us.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you
Oh,
tattletale.
sorry, you were in the vehicle.
Well, what
So,
happened?
Were you all three in the same car? Or?
No, but they were right behind me.
Okay.
And
So were you right behind her then?
no, she was behind all of us.
It was
Oh.
her first, us second, and then her coming
And we were coming up
She
Cumberland.
passed you?
Yes.
Coming up
Yeah.
Cumberland, she got into the left lane past us and then proceeded
Yes.
to pass her
Okay.
all before this turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was like flying.
Flying.
She was-
Okay.
we were going, I don't know,
We were going. I was going about like 53,
Uh-huh.
and she was
Were
probably going
you?
about like 85,
You
90.
had
I don't know. I feel like it was so. The turn itself, I think, was super fast.
Okay.
The one thing after she passed her, you can see that there was almost a late reaction jerk.
Yes.
But once she realized the turn was coming up, and then it immediately, I think she hit the dirt
the
a
curve
little
or
bit
something
back
right
there,
here.
and then that was when she just
It
flew.
flipped completely. We watched the headlights, and then
Yeah.
and there was a bunch of dust and smoke, and then we pulled over and Neva got out, ran down.
I wouldn't.
I mean, obviously, we can throw in consideration that
I'd be
she's been through
gone.
something that was kind of traumatizing and she's scared. But other than that, you feel like you're talking to your daughter, and just despite the circumstances, it seems this is kind of, is this her mannerisms?
Yeah.
Okay. You understand some of our concerns, of course.
Did you clear this?
What?
And what?
Is it really? Is there like
Honestly, I just remember I woke up.
The car rolled over.
I remember my
Let's do this. Let's go.
Talk in front of them. Oh my God. I can't take it. Can't take stupidity.
And then I'll check. And then I guess we'll let the
I would feel
officers. Are you
scared.
gonna make sure we get it? Because she's absolutely refusing
Everything? Okay.
from us. So
What?
I figure to go to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm fine.
No, 100%.
I mean, like, my head hurts a little bit.
What I'm doing is
I
I'm now like passing on. I'm passing on my assessment now, and he'll do his assessment, and then everything checks out. You're an adult. You have the right to refuse.
You want to tell me what happened?
I thought there was a
Refuse.
deer, so I swerved, and then I swerved into the side of the mountain, and I guess I crashed. But it's because I've only had my license for a few months, so I mean, I'm not that experienced.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I haven't drinking anything.
You haven't drank anything?
No.
Okay.
They could do it. Yeah, I don't drink anything like that.
How fast were you going before you got here? Before you got
I
to
was
the
going
station?
Oh
like,
my
60.
God.
I
Hold
would've-
your ass. Was that her own mother who said they can do a test? Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't stand these idiotic parents. Keep your mouth shut. You know, I had to train my dad back in the day. First of all, you do not let the police into the house. Second of all, if you come across bolt cutters in front of him and you don't know where they came from, you act as if they're yours, right? Am I right, everybody? Okay. That was a nice little gift from your daughter, all right? Now, if they want to come in, what's the answer? No. Now, if they're really coming and there's more than one and they want to come in, the answer is no. And if it's just because they want to so-called talk to a certain, I don't know, person of your, like her daughter, no. What you do then is you go in your wallet, you get the lawyer's card out, and you hand it to them. You do not, they can text you. I would, if I went to jail and I got out, I would fling my mother in front of, if that was my stupid mother. I say that my dog has anxiety. What the hell are you talking about? Yes, bolt cutters. Bolt cutters. I had to break in from like behind a club to get to all those empty bottles, and then get all those empty bottles into the back of a van in the box, and then bring them to the distributor. And then the first haul it was like 90. Then we had to go back and get the rest of them and try to hurry, move, right? And my dog did have anxiety, by the way. And then it was quite a day. But anyway, it was later on that the bolt cutters were in there, and this was for something else. My dad whoops. Oh, God. He was so innocent. Oh, my innocent little dad. And he finally learned. He finally learned to keep his trap, what? Shut. I always say, what do you do, Dad, when the cops are around? Keep my trap shut. We're so funny. Keep your trap shut. You don't say anything ever. Okay, well, that's been Jill's little lesson. Let's move on.
I was speeding.
Look at her eyelashes. My God, she's going to take off like a moth.
All right, well, you are not free to leave. Have a seat and just wait here for a minute.
Of course
and I'll
you're
be right
not free to leave. You should have ran across the parkway. I didn't realize I had this much coffee left, and it kind of got
Well, so the two people she passed said they were doing probably about 55 when she passed them, and they thought she was doing 90. Yeah, I mean, this thing. She's lucky she walked away from this.
Jill's a runner.
I guess originally she said she had a passenger with her, but fire department said they were able to confirm that she'd already dropped her off. And I've had several people come over and look. And I
really to be worried about.
Yeah.
It's like,
right. Yeah.
But like something
so
like that.
I'm going
to run like hell.
Okay, it's really important that you follow my instructions. I'm going to be a Sarah.
You got that right,
There's no tricks.
Oh, Salty, we would have
only with your eyes when I move my
in all of
so
Jill's stories.
I want only your eyeballs to move. Okay. Next thing I want to do is what I want you to do is put your feet together, hands at your sides. Let's go a little bit further back so you have more room.
God, we should have. I wish we knew each other back in the day.
It's okay. I get it. I want you to start with your right foot on the imaginary line, and then your left foot behind it.
The imaginary line? Then how do you know she's off the line? How about there's a line right there? Use it. Am I wrong?
My head hurts is really bad.
Okay. No, I get it.
Sorry.
Are you going to go to the hospital? Are you fine?
Honestly, I mean, my head hurts a little bit, but honestly, I'm probably just going to sleep it off.
Then do me a favor, just hang on and.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Here comes the coffee cup. Oh, God. Where's the stupid mother? Oh, here she comes.
Hey, Bridget, was she going to check her blood sugar?
We're going to, but she is?
Yeah. If you can check her blood sugar, that would be good.
Okay.
Oh, you better hope.
Yeah, no, he's going to.
You better hope. It's real high or real low.
Does it seem more alcohol than?
Usually the stagnant is alcohol.
Okay, good. Yeah. If she does test and you take her to the station, are you guys going to take her to the hospital to get any medical clearance? Or are you good on it? I mean, she's not going with us. So.
No, she's not going. Oh, yeah, it depends on what she blows. And I'm not sure how old she is. She's already claiming she hit her head, right? I don't know how she didn't hit her head.
I don't know how she's lucky. I mean, if you look at the cargo, the intrusion and all the problems are really on the passenger side. With the roof ripped off and all the crushes. Hers was, at least what I could see, pretty intact.
It was, yeah.
Too bad it wasn't on your side, honey.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to put up with this.
You good?
So we're good to go then.
Okay. You want to transport or you want me to?
They're going to take you into the station.
Why?
We're going to breath test you at the station.
Why?
To make sure that there's no you haven't been drinking.
You're a moron.
I
That's
took all the
why.
steps. Why do I need to go in?
You didn't pass those tests.
Because you didn't pass those tests.
Yes,
That's why.
I did.
Okay.
We're going to.
I want to go home.
You're not going home.
Should have refused. Lost your license for 6 months, and that's it. That's basically all that could happen.
Well, you don't have to be so
Oh, crying out loud.
Okay. You're going to go to the ground.
Run properly.
Because you're walking away. That's why.
Okay. You don't have to be so aggressive.
They can't help it. That's what they do. They have your face on concrete, ruining your skin.
Your hands behind your back.
Ruining your skin.
Why are you breaking my arm?
Because you tried to walk away.
I know I wasn't. You were breaking my arm, bro.
Put your hand behind.
She's gonna need a whole skin, care collection now. Nice going, cops.
your back.
What is your
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. How about I put my hands around your neck when I'm done? Because I'll be out, buddy. I'll be out.
Ow! Okay, you don't have to do that.
You created that.
Okay, that was your fault. You did that.
Okay, ma'am, she's probably not getting released to you. She was going to get released to you.
Can I give you my number?
Yeah, still meet us over there. Still meet us over there. If she calms down and decides to cooperate, she might get released to you. However, if she wants to continue what she's doing,
No, you're really God. No, you're really attacking me.
My God, she was.
No, you're really attacking me.
Oh God, I
What are you
just
talking about?
choked.
I would have gone. If you want to attack me, what's wrong with you?
Oh, excuse me?
she tried to leave after I told her she was detained. So she's not being very cooperative now.
Okay, good.
Stand up. Roll over to your side. No, wait. No, wait.
Question,
Roll
how
over to your
the
side.
fuck did she
There you go.
not know
Now
she
stand up.
was
Thank you. Put her in your car. Sure, you bet.
You have to break my arm.
He's gonna pull the car up. Yeah, he's gonna pull the car. We're gonna put her in his car. All right, the tow.
Yeah, you have to break my arm.
No, we're gonna leave it. They're gonna use their AAA. We're not gonna.
Unreal.
No, it's already here. So he had another car on. He was dropping off. That was the same guy. Yeah, he's gonna come back.
You have to break my arm.
And then, yeah, you guys can hang out.
Okay, I get it. You don't have to fucking yank me, bitch. I get it. I'm going.
So he turned away.
Stupid ass. No, why the fuck am I back here? Stupid ass. Old ass. No, loser. No, you're a fucking loser.
Oh
Stupid
God,
ass,
this thing in
old
my
ass.
throat.
Stupid ass, you're gonna die in like fucking 20 years. Old ass. Stupid ass. No, fuck this. Let me out!
Oh God.
Let me out, bitch! Let me out, bitch! No, fuck this! Fuck you!
You're gonna go home if you would have shut up, though.
Bitch, get me out of here! Bitch, get me
And then you
out!
could have got him back. God, she's stupid, guys.
I got money for that shit. I don't give a fuck. Get me out, bitch! I'm not saying this stuff. Stupid ass.
Oh my God.
I passed this motherfucking test. Now get me out of this motherfucking car, bitch. I am not with you. Get me out. I passed those motherfucking tests. I passed this motherfucking test. Why am I in my car? No, you come out of this car. I promise you, bitch. I promise you. I don't care if I'm in cuffs. I don't care if I'm in motherfucking jail. I don't give a fuck. No.
Ooh, I like her.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not coming anywhere. I'm going
You're gonna
home.
come out.
No, I'm coming home.
So how do you want to come
You want
out?
to come out? I'm going to kick you in my face.
How do
I
you
know,
want
I'm
to come
not
out?
coming out. I'm going home.
You can come out
No,
one of
I'm
two
gonna
ways.
come home.
You can come
I'm
out.
gonna come home. If you want to get me out, I bet you're gonna get kicked in your mouth.
Me too,
We need you
salty.
to submit to a test, okay?
Me
A
and
blood test or a breath
salty.
test.
No,
What do you want to do?
I already took your test and I passed it. So if you want to take another test, that's gonna be tomorrow. I took a test tonight, so you got the test you wanted. So if you want to test me, you can test me tomorrow. I got 24 hours to get tested, right? So you can test me tomorrow. I'll bring you my ID.
Might as well.
I'll bring everything.
She's gonna refuse.
24 hours. You have
So
24
I just say
hours.
we're gonna cite and release, right? Say we take
Okay,
them
well
both
you
off.
have 24 hours to come test me.
No.
I'm not gonna come test right now.
That's fine. Then you're refusing.
Okay, well you can put me in jail because bitch, I'm not gonna test right now. You can test me tomorrow, but I'm not gonna test right now.
Okay.
Okay, well put me in motherfucking jail.
Well, that's where we're going.
Okay, well I'm not gonna test right now. You can test me tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. But you can have fun trying to get me out of this car because bitch, you're gonna get some teeth knocked in. I don't give a fuck. No. You
Get
can
those mega crush
I
crocs.
promise you. I promise you.
Keeping like.
In the meantime.
Soli Anna Smith was arrested and charged with driving under the influence of alcohol, driving with a blood alcohol concentration over the legal limit, and resisting a peace officer.
Oh, what the hell is this, may I ask? Entitled tourist caught teaching her kids how to skip scans at one. Gee, what is wrong with people? Like, seriously, what in the hell is wrong? No, I don't know you. I'm sorry, I can't. Plus, I'm done for the night. I've been going since 6 and I am through. So, and like I said, I don't do that, especially when I don't know the person. I apologize, but I don't. This is not open, forum here. Okay. But thank you for coming, and I do appreciate it, and I do hope you come back. So Justin, if you keep coming back, Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here to talk about nothing. Yeah, I'm sure that I think I've seen it. I'm not positive, but I think I have seen it. Like I said, I don't know you, so you know, just, and plus I am just shutting it down for the night. Shutting it down. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Okay, I saw your channel. I have run into this before. Okay. Just come back and as I know you another time, stuff like that. I don't have a problem having you on. I just don't usually do that, but sometimes I will. So, okay. And I just did one of those, swallowed something the wrong way and it went in your nasal and it's burning me. Okay. Thank you, Justin. Okay. And anyway, you guys all have a really, really great day. Too bad we don't get a story time tonight, but hopefully next time, right? Because there's a good one. It's a good one. I always check the channels. Okay, Aunt Maddie. All right. And everybody have a great evening, night, wherever you are, whatever time it is. I will see. Oh God, did I sound Southern? Did my New York ass sound Southern there for a minute? I think it did. All right, I did it. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning, and I can't believe that Lucinda's back and she's not damn. All right. Well, I'll find she'll have to come. She'll be back. She'll be back. All right, you guys have a good one. And please do me the favor of a thumbs up. That would be very, very helpful. And yeah, same to you, Lori. I hope, and everyone else, I hope you have a very good night. And I will see you tomorrow morning sometime. Okay? Have a good night. Bye, guys.